Emily Carter thought she had it all, a loving fiancé, Daniel, and a perfect future waiting for her. They had been together for 5 years, building dreams of marriage, kids, and a home in Seattle. Daniel was charming, ambitious, and always promised Emily that she was his forever. But behind the charm, Daniel had secrets. A month before their wedding, Emily received an anonymous message: "Check Daniel's office. He's not who you think he is." At first, she dismissed it as a prank. But one night, when Daniel came home late smelling of expensive perfume, Emily's instincts told her otherwise. She drove to his office the next morning and found him tangled in the arms of her best friend, Jessica, the woman she had trusted since childhood. The betrayal hit her like a knife in the chest. Emily didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just walked away silently. That night, she tore up her wedding invitations, but instead of disappearing into heartbreak, she decided on revenge, not loud, messy revenge, but cold, calculated justice. The revenge plan. Emily knew Daniel was marrying her not just for love but also for her financial stability. Her late father had left her a sizable inheritance. Daniel's company was also failing, and Jessica, desperate for luxury, was pushing him to marry Emily fast. So, Emily played along. She smiled, pretended to forgive him, and acted like nothing had happened. Daniel and Jessica believed she was clueless. Meanwhile, Emily quietly met with a lawyer and had her prenup rewritten. Daniel would get nothing if the marriage fell apart due to infidelity. She also arranged for private investigators to track Daniel and Jessica's every move. On the wedding day, the chapel was full. Friends, family, and even business partners had gathered. Emily looked stunning in her white dress, and Daniel stood proudly, thinking he had won. When the officiant asked if anyone had a reason the marriage shouldn't go on, Emily raised her hand. The crowd gasped. She pulled out a large screen, and with a calm voice said, "Before I say, I do, I'd like everyone to know who Daniel really is." The screen lit up with photos and videos, Daniel and Jessica in hotel rooms, expensive dinners he paid for using Emily's money, and even recorded phone calls where they mocked Emily behind her back. The church erupted in shock. Jessica ran out crying, Daniel begged for forgiveness, but Emily only smirked. "I won't marry a liar and a thief," she declared, dropping her bouquet at his feet. The aftermath. Daniel's reputation was destroyed. Business partners pulled out, investors fled, and within months, his company went bankrupt. Jessica, shunned by her own family and friends, was left with nothing but humiliation. Emily, on the other hand, flourished. She moved on with her life, focusing on her career and healing. Eventually, she found love again, with someone who truly valued her. Her revenge wasn't loud or violent, it was public exposure and stripping away the very things they used to manipulate her: money, status, and trust. And in the end, Daniel and Jessica were left with nothing but each other, and the bitter taste of betrayal.